Good morning, Mr. May. This video is for you. I'm making this little training video. I know it's your first sale with us, and I just wanted to make sure that you had a little bit of an extra training session on how you're going to enter things into the clerking grid. So I'm already in your account here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to auctions, and I can see you've got two auctions set up, and so we're going to talk about this one, Sweetwater Farm and Equipment. So I'm going to auctions, and then I'm going to find that again, and I'm going to hit manage auction. And now that we're on what we like to call the cashier's window or the cashier's page for this sale, I just want to show you. Now I know you and I had already done a little bit of demonstration, and I've cleared out all your consignor numbers and your descriptions and everything. So you're starting with a clean slate when it comes to income and numbers and so on and so forth. Okay? But what's important, I think, is because you're doing livestock, and you're going to be entering ear tags or back tags or things like that for your sale, I just want to go over the 2 or 3 different methods for getting stuff in. Assuming that maybe your staff is entering animals as they show up on one end of the building and then you're selling at the other end of the building, that can all be happening at the same time. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I'm going to show you this pre-clerk catalog button is what your staff is going to use if they're entering items in that need a back tag or an ear tag, something like that. So we're going to click that, and you're going to use this tool over here on the right. Okay, so let's assume once again that we're consignor 1. It's the first time we've ever used Auctionsoft, and so we're starting at the beginning, consignor 1. Now you'll have to set up your consignors ahead of time and make sure that your staff knows, or the consignor tells the person entering these items what their number is. Catalog number, let's say we're going to have the ear tag of 2156. Okay, that's the ear tag, and then you can give a description. So let's say it's a goat, and you can put in more information. It depends on how much time your staff has, and then I do think you have to put a 0 here just because the system wants some sort of starting bid, but just start with 0 and that's all you got to put in. Hit enter, and then the first, it doesn't, even though it says the order number is the first item for sale, this is really if the system is going to use it for a soft close, you can just ignore this. So consignor number 1, and then the catalog or lot number is that, it's a goat, so on and so forth. And then you can, as items come in, you simply use this, or your staff uses this to fill out the couple little boxes and hit submit. Now, once things are there, the other end where the ring is going on, your auctioneer is auctioning off at the block. There's a couple different ways you can do it. The first way you can do it is if you're selling things with the ear tag or with the back tag, you're going to come over here to the catalog ring, and you're going to go and you're going to click this little magnifying glass button to open up the ring that has all of the items in it. Looks like you've got a person in consignor 1, so I'll change that back to 0 here in a second to clear it out. But there could be hundreds of items here depending on how big your sale is. And what's great about this is your clerk, when the goat comes in with the ear tag that is, actually, this is a good example. I don't have my consignor or my catalog number here that's searchable. So we need to go over and turn on that feature. So I'm going to go to company settings, over here to settings, into other, and I'm going to tell my system that I want to be able to see the ear tag number, even though it's the catalog input is what we call it, but I'm calling it an ear tag for your purposes, or a back tag. But anyway, I need to turn that on. So when I come back over here, now the catalog field is here and can be seen. Why that's important is because if you have dozens or hundreds of items, and the goat comes into the ring with the 2156 on it, all your clerk has to do is search that item. Now I know you have mostly goats and things, so if you just put in goat there, unless you have good descriptions and you know what your staff member described it as, you're best to always just search for your catalog number. So 2156 will find the number. You simply go over here to price, enter the price, and then enter the bidder number. And this is important. So as soon as I come in here, I'm using my left pinky on the keyboard to basically tab between fields. So it makes it very quick. Enter 250, tab to buyer number 25, and enter. Now that's done. That's all you have to do. And so the next item that comes in, you would put in 2187 or whatever that might be if that was there, okay? So I just wanted to make a video for you that you could rewatch over and over again or send to your staff. Let's go back to the other part here. Oops. Back to our auction in question. So when it's time to sell things that don't have ear tags, maybe you're selling miscellaneous personal property that isn't an animal, you'll use the general ring number 1, and you're going to use this bigger button here. If you create an additional ring, the only reason you need to create rings is if you want to be organized about how much income came from each ring, but you will click this dark blue button, and this is clerking on the fly here. So basically, you won't need to put in a catalog here. You can update consigner, tab into the description, put the sample item here real quick, tab into the price, and it goes into whatever it sells for price. Let's say it's $10 and the bidder is $99, and there's only one of those, and I hit submit. Okay, it's as simple as that. So if you have any more questions or you need anything spelled out more, please give me a holler. This is Joshua with Auctionsoft. Have a wonderful day.